The preseason is over.
It's a party out here, all right? You ain't got to talk with your mouth, talk with your pad.
And it's time for games that count.
Nobody hits harder than us. Do y'all hear me?
So get excited.
Get ready to hit them in their mouth, bro.
Two of the best teams in the state.
You drop that shoulder and you run over his rear end.
Kicking things off tonight.
When we finish tonight, they know who Columbia was.
The Trinity Christian Conquerors.
We know they're coming out with a vengeance.
The Columbia Tigers.
I'm ready. I'm shaking right now.
Go head to head on the Friday Night Blitz.
This is Action Sports Jack's Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Subway Restaurants.
Know why you're doing it, know how you're doing it. Every play. It ain't go out here and do something magnificent, something you never done before. Go do the things that you've been coached to do and do them at 100 miles per hour with your adrenaline pumping.
Let's go! And my adrenaline's pumping. Columbia Trinity Christian. What a game this has been the last couple of years. Could they live up to the hype again? Hey, everybody, week one of the regular season, we get it going with a dandy between a pair of state-ranked teams that are planning to make a run to the postseason this fall. We call this the Friday Night Blitz, and for the next 30 minutes, we bring you highlights from all around the area and, of course, the stuff off the field that makes high school football so much fun. Here's what to expect as we go visit Clay County. The Blue Devils and Fleming Island meeting up for bragging rights. Hard to beat the bragging rights back-to-back state championship spring. We catch up with Raines in our year-long series on the Vikings. Calais Campbell is ready to go for the NFL season, but tonight he recounts a high school memory that sticks in his brain and as voted on by you, the fans. We'll get to our band of the week, the Ponte Vedra Sharks. That's all ahead, but we start with our game of the week. I love that horn. Lake City, the site of tonight's game of the week. First offensive play from scrimmage for Trinity Christian, and look out, Caleb Killian. Off he goes, 7-0. Whoa, defense would hold for both sides, but then Columbia, well, they're going to start to chip away. Jordan Smith, big gainer over the middle to Marquez Bell, both headed to USF. That would lead to a field goal. Then the Tigers start to use the screen game and use it well. Smith to Kylan Callum takes advantage of that aggressive defense from Trinity Christian. Oh, makes a move and he's gone. Touchdown. Oh, that hammy's pulling a little tight. Later, it's Lenadrick Bradley up the middle and into the end zone. 17-7 at the half, and they had 3 more scores after the break while shutting out Trinity the rest of the way. Whoa, 38-7 the final as Columbia beats Trinity Christian. Well, there with the call was Brent Martineau. He is still in Columbia County. Let's go visit with him live right now. Hey, Brent, what a game.
Hey, Dan, good game for Columbia High School, that's for sure. The Tigers really put it on Trinity Christian. I think surprised by the scoreboard, maybe not by the wind, and a lot of it because of this guy right here. Fantastic quarterback for Columbia High School, Jordan Smith. He put on quite a show. You know, people talk about a lot of different quarterbacks in this area. This might be the best kept secret. He's committed to South Florida. What a game you guys had. I think this is how you probably drew it up, 38-7.
Yes, sir. I just want to give kudos to my line. Because without them, none of this would be possible, man. I just want to thank the coaches. The coaches coming into this game, we weren't supposed to win it. Everybody was saying, oh, they finna lose. They the number 1 team. That's a good team we went against. They got good DBs, 4 or 5 stars. They line, they blitzing every play they coming. And coming to hit you in the mouth. And I just, my line picked some of that up tonight. We had a few mistakes here and there. We sputtered coming out 2 drives. The first 2 drives we came out, we was got in the red zone. We didn't score. I mean, we got to capitalize on points like that. Them points that we're leaving out on the field that we need to win ball games.
How much did you open things up because of your legs and your mobility, and then it seemed like you hit some big plays? You guys had a lot of explosive plays, especially in that second quarter, but it started with your legs, it looked like.
I use that as a big part. Like, that's what made me who I am today. My legs, my running ability, being able to extend plays and find receivers downfield and just open stuff up for my receivers. Like when stuff break down, they running with me, rolling with me, and if I got it, I'm taking. I'm going to get what I can. 50, 60, 80 touchdown. I mean, whatever I can get.
It looked like that. Hey, you know, people are coming after Columbia now after watching this score.
We ready.
Good deal. Jordan Smith, you looked ready tonight. Columbia wins big, 38-7. Have a good one, man. Good luck next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. We've got another game of the week next week. It'll be on Friday Night Blitz, of course, and also on ESPN 690, just like tonight on all the social media platforms, too. It'll be Yulee at Fernandina Beach as we head to Nassau County next week for our game of the week. We're going to do it each and every Friday night like we always have done here on the Friday Night Blitz. How about Columbia tonight? They put a thumping on Trinity, 38-7. Jordan Smith, he's the real deal, Dan. A big game here tonight in Lake City.
Yeah, and 50, 60, 80. whatever. That was awesome. Thank you, Brent. All right, let's keep it rolling. Let's go to Clay County.
Everybody understand that? Sure. All right, so be smart, okay? Use your head. Pride. It's all about pride. Win the fourth quarter.
Okay, we're gonna get a little chippy in this one as the Jay Stillenow era begins at Clay against Fleming Island. Tough draw, all Fleming in this one. TK Kochak with the quarterback keeper from a yard out. They go up 27-0 in the third quarter. Clay had no answer on offense as quarterback Trey Grainer was running for his life most of the evening. We move on to the fourth. Sammy Singleton puts the exclamation point on this one. He moves and grooves his way in for another touchdown. Final, woo, Fleming Island 34, Clay nothing.
I'm here with head coach of the Fleming Island Golden Eagles, Coach Damian Springs. Look, Fleming versus Clay, always a big game, yes. But 34-0. What went right for you? Because clearly it seems like everything went right.
I mean, we came out, we executed well, ran the ball hard, no missed assignments, we opened up the holes. Our quarterback, Dean Himes, he controlled the offense.
Now, with this particular rivalry, obviously with them having a new coach in, you know what Clay football is, but you didn't really know what kind of wrinkles they were going to add in. What did you tell the team? Because obviously you're a man of, hey, we just come out here and we do what we do.
Yeah, they know it was Clay football. If we mess up, just full speed to the ball, which you're gonna mess up sometime. But if every 11 hats is to the ball full speed, we still got a chance to make a play.
Now, with all this talk in the offseason about, jumping up to the next district and everything, coming out here and making a statement win like this, what does this mean for you and your team?
It means that we're on the right track. It's on the right track. When we go back starting Monday, we will work on ourselves.
Now, I spent many post-game interviews with you, Coach, and you always are very even-keeled no matter what the win is. Yes. But you got a 34-0 win. You going to enjoy this one a little bit?
Yes, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm glad this is over, and we can start our season next week.
All right, Coach. Well, you go enjoy this win. This is Coach Damian Springs, winner at Clay, Fleming Island, 34-0.
Now we got more highlights. That's Marcel Robinson. Big-time Miami commit Chance Williams not suited up tonight as Clay County collides with Oakleaf and Orange Park. Oakleaf up 7 when Alex Collier speeds and scoots his way around the left edge to sneak in for the tying score. In the first quarter, Oakleaf up 10-7. Vincent Walker Jr. hits Diego Soto. Easy slant, and hey, it's 14-10. Then right before the half, Oakleaf drives straight down the field to retake the lead with a dime, Terrence Anthony. And Oakleaf wins this one tonight over Orange Park. All right, the Ponte Vedra Sharks taking on the Nice Panthers tonight. Now, here's something you don't want to see. PV gets a bad snap on a punt. Joseph Skinner grabs it, but tries to run it. He gets wrapped up and is blown dead before it's a safety. If it had been a safety, then Joe Nieves wouldn't have run it in from 2 yards on the next play. Ponte Vedra on the hunt. Quarterback R.J. Glod drops, no pressure, throws a high one to Michael Olkowicz, and he drags a Panther. Oh, fighting and scratching for 15 yards before he's brought down. Then Campbell Parker finishes this drive with a short touchdown run to put Ponte Vedra on top, and the Sharks take down Nice 21-14, beating the Panthers a 10th straight time. All right, Reigns, two-time state champs, opening up against, what a schedule, Orlando Jones. Defense comes out strong early. Trayvon Hobbs knocks down the pass. Might have had a chance to pick that with nobody in front of him. Vikings force the 3-and-out, and the punt goes through the 5-hole, through the legs and out of the back of the end zone. Safety and a 2-0 lead. Reigns fans turn away because after that, it was all OJ is in Orlando Jones. Del Montre Pryor is headed the other way for a score. Vikings get some points late, but they are never really in it as they fall by a final score of 40-15. Well, we're going to be featuring Reigns all season long, and why not? They've won back-to-back state championships. And by the way, they've lost their opener the last 2 years that they won the state championship, so don't discount Reigns yet. But Marcel Robinson is following Reigns around this year as we take a look, go inside the Vikings program.
It was a loss. It was 2013. It was the second round of the playoffs, Reigns versus Bowl. Classic. We lost in overtime, double overtime. That moment there kind of changed everyone's life.
Bowles and Reigns.
A game to remember. I will always be, thinking about this for a long time.
Ask anyone close to high school football in Northeast Florida, and they'll tell you about the memorable battles between these two. They haven't played in the last couple of seasons, unfortunately, but both teams are tied in head-to-head matchups in the last 6 meetings. The difference? Bowles was 2-1 in postseason matchups, but in 2013, a 35-28 win in double overtime came with quite a bit of controversy.
You're not going to remember 21 penalties, to be exact. 220 yards of penalties, which was crazy. I told them that this is the moment that we have to take in and learn from it, because laws. It was a lesson, and I think that's when we start to turn the corner. I can feel it.
All right, we got more football for you. How about the Knights hosting a Reball? Creekside at Reball. First quarter, Creekside quarterback Quinn Seeger gets hit and fumbles. Reball's Corey Cooper picks it up inside the 10. Now Reball capitalizes. Vincent Bailey catches a pass in the end zone. So they are on the scoreboard first. Creekside trying to strike back in the air. Seeger will hit Jalen Hines. Pushes it for a first down right here. This time Seeger in the pocket's got a little bit of time. Launches one deep. Jack Goodrich on the other end. Touchdown. Knights at Creekside beat Reball by a final of 27-20. All right, still to come, we head back out to our game of the week, Trinity Christian and Columbia. Plus the dash is at Jeff Sims' latest game before he dashes to the Panhandle. That's coming up next.
It's Mark DeVoli cooking some burgers here down at Creekside.
Who you guys playing tonight?
Reball.
Who do you think you got on?
I think we got him. And you're watching Friday Night Blitz.
You got a Parker Sandalwood score?
We are the Columbia Tigers, and this is the Friday Night Blitz. Zoo Life.
You're watching Action Sports Jax Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Subway Restaurants.
Out of the shotgun. Bradley gets the handoff, and he's got a hole and then some. Touchdown up the middle by Lenadrick Bradley. Bradley with the touchdown that kind of separated this game against Trinity Christian. Columbia High wins our game of the week 38-7 in a battle between two really good programs in Northeast Florida. Brent Martineau back here at Columbia High School in Lake City. The Tigers get a big win, and Coach Brian Allen is smiling. He should be smiling. That's a nice way to start the 2019 season.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Just thank God for the opportunity for our kids to play this game, for us to coach this game. And the kids came out and did a great job of executing, both offensively, defensively, and special teams against a very worthy opponent. Coach Dormany and those guys have done a very good job at Trinity Christian for a long time. So there's definitely mutual respect there with him and what he's gotten accomplished with that program. But just really proud of our guys tonight. Had a little adversity last week against Colquitt. Had some things we could absolutely be better with. They came out, took the constructive coaching a week ago, and they came out and played lights out tonight.
Hat tip to you guys, because you don't see clean games very often in the first one of the season, and I thought it was a pretty clean game from you. I know you'll have some things to fix. I get it. That's football. That happens. But overall, pretty clean.
Yeah, we won't complain. Anytime you walk away from this thing with a victory, no complaints. Just looking back quickly, knowing we were in the +5 twice in those first couple series of the games that we didn't get in. That was very disappointing. Misexecution, penalties, those are things that as you get to be a seasoned team down the road, you got to be able to capitalize in those situations against a very worthy opponent like this one. But after that, they locked in, came out and executed defensively. Take away one play, and they even think that you shut out a Trinity Christian team with the dudes that they have. It was very close on this evening.
I know you didn't ask for it, but guess what? You just put a bullseye on Columbia High School. You get Oak Leaf next week. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, and roll Tigers.
All right, Brian Allen, Columbia, get it done. 38-7 over Trinity in our game of the week. And by the way, you take a look. We have a full schedule every Friday night. We'll bring it to you on the Friday Night Blitz, and you can hear the call on ESPN 690 every Friday. Next week, it's Yulee at Fernandina Beach. That'll do it from Lake City tonight. Dan will send it back to you. The Tigers looking good on opening night.
41 right.
Oh, man, we were pumped up over at Bishop Kenny. Fans of the week excited with Bishop Kenny and Fletcher getting ready to do battle. Speaking of which, let's check in.
8 or 9 check. If you 1 and 2 or 3 side, gang call it. Okay, 8 or 9 check on 1. Go on.
Tim Krause back at Bishop Kenny. His first game as a head coach of the offense shows it. George Farman to Lewis Riles. He walks it in for the score later in the first quarter. Farman rolling to his right. Lets it go. Tipped. Oh, it's picked off. Nice play right there by the Senators. And they hand it to Miles Montgomery, which is a good decision there. Watch the junior with the cut. And to the outside. And there he goes for the score. 7-7 at the half. Fletcher pulls away in the second half. They get the win 34-14. And we go over to Stanton. The Blue Devils hosting Wolfson. The home team would lead 19-8. But here come the Wolfpack. Clyde Holland carrying guys into the end zone. Great effort. Wolfson takes the lead later in the third quarter. They go back to Holland. That's a good call. The Dutch fans in the stands go wild. I get that for Holland, and it's a 2-score advantage for Wolfson. Stanton trying to mount the comeback. This pass tipped by Wolfson falls into the hands of number 52. He gets 10 yards, but oh no, he loses the football. Harris Williams recovers, and after losing this game 40-0 last year, Wolfson gets the win 36-19. Let's send it out to Stuart Weber.
Here with Coach Dennis Bettinger from Wolfson and the Wolfpack 1-0. You guys come out here. You guys had to fight. This was definitely a fight. Not only Stanton, but the weather as well. Lots of cramping up. And in the end, your guys had enough perseverance to get it done.
Yes, sir. It was a dogfight. My hats go off to that fine team over there. You know, we're both the same thing, both IB, and we go through the struggles of school and everything like that, and to fight like that. They beat us last year 40-0, so we wanted to give them a game. And, you know, these guys fought hard, and I couldn't be more proud of them and the Wolfson way of getting things back together, because we've been the doormat for a long time, and it's about time. It feels good. We 1-0. I tell you that right now.
I feel like one play kind of typified it. You guys had a 4th and 20. You guys go for it just to try and run the clock a little bit, and your guy just fights and fights and fights and is able to pick up that first down.
Yes, sir. I told the team all day long, I don't care what it's going to take. 4th and 80, I got to get the win. And we're going to go for it, because we ain't got nothing to lose. When you're desperate and your back's against the wall, we're going to fight, and that's what we did, and we gambled.
All right, Coach, go celebrate with your team.
Sir. Thank
Congratulations.
you very much. Thank
the
you.
Wolfson Wolfpack are now 1-0. Let's send it back to you.
Hey, he was pumped up behind you, Stuart. Middleburg Broncos galloping their way to Duval County to face Westside. First quarter, Joey Justino makes a little magic outside of the pocket and finds Trevor Todd running free for the touchdown. Broncos up 7-0. Oh, still in the first, and trouble for Westside. Back up to their goal line. The 4th down snap goes over the punter's head. Recovered by Middleburg, 2-point conversion, 15-0 in the end. Westside comes back and gets the win, 29-21. All right, they tried to throw a curveball to Dash. Parker was supposed to be hosting Sandalwood. Bleacher malfunction meant the game was moved over to Sandalwood. We got there. You saw they finished up mowing the field. The Parker Braves were marching. Jeff Sims, the Florida State commit, was warming up and ready to go, and so too was the Dash.
Dan's Dash, brought to you by the Southern Chevy Dealers. Find new roads.
All right, Parker quarterback Artis Maddox back to pass, but number 44, Brandon Jennings with the early sack. It was hot out there, man. They're glowing. Nice play right there by Jennings. As Coach Geis looks on. Hey, prompter, go back down. What are you doing? No, the other way. Here's Sims now back to pass. He's going to try to throw one to Jalen Embry. Oh, Parker playing some good defense. All right, Sharon Dorsey and Terry Parker got it going. This one was 14 all in the 4th. Sims again throwing one up, incomplete. Sandalwood gets one, ekes one out, 20-14. All right, we move on. Let's go over to Providence. All Eagles at Providence tonight. Tucker Toberlin, the quarterback for Episcopal, throws a dart over the middle. Kamon Clark with a nice catch right there. That's going to lead to Bruce LaFleur, I believe is the name. Number 34 takes it in for the touchdown for the Eagles. They take the early lead. And then number 2, not in the program, breaks one right here. And there he goes. Episcopal gets the dub by a final of 36-7. And Ridgeview, Panthers score early, but Denali Lindo gets his team back even with a touchdown run. Look at him go. Can't be stopped. Back comes Baldwin, though, with a great catch in the end zone as the Indians claim a 34-25 win. Hey, we got more to come on the Blitz. We got our play of the day, and we want to remind you that there is more of the Blitz at 11:20 on CBS 47 as we blitz through the highlights of the night, and you can catch this show on Facebook anytime.
We are the Bishop Kenny Crusaders, and this is Friday Night Blitz.
You're watching Action Sports Jax Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Subway Restaurants.
I ended up snapping the ball over the opponent's head, and they scooped it and scored and ended up beating us in the city championship. I think that was like my junior year. Yeah, that's probably the one that sticks out the most because, I was really good at long snapping too, but that was just like, I got in my head and I made my mistake. But I learned at a young age, stay in the moment, don't get out of your head.
Listen, with the career he's had, it's amazing that he remembers that so vividly, and it's okay, Calais. It's okay. Man, oh man, what a weekend we got coming up for you. We will have more on last night's Jaguars preseason matchup in Miami. That's coming up on Action Sports Jack's Prime Time. That's the Saturday edition, and oh yeah, we're going to be down in Orlando as the college football season starts with Florida and Miami. I can't wait. We'll be leaving in the morning. We got a show packed with football tomorrow night. It's 10:30 on Fox 30. We'll probably have Gator postgame live for you, and 11:30 on CBS 47, and then we do it again on Sunday as well. So football is back, man. It's here. Enjoy it and love it. We spent the whole night combing through the best highlights from across the area, and each week we select just one as our play of the week.
The play of the week is brought to you by Farrah and Farrah.
And we go back to, oh, what a move. This is our game of the week, and that is Jordan Smith, the USF. Kerwin Bell can't wait to get this young man. He is tough to handle. Jordan Smith, what a run, and he gets the play of the week. Well done as Columbia beats Trinity, and how about this guy running down the sidelines as well. So we do the Blitz coming up again at 11:20 on CBS 47, so that'll be a lot of fun. And, of course, we do it each and every Friday night for 30 minutes. Set your DVRs and watch it on Fox 30. We always want to thank Subway for all their wonderful sponsorship and gifts and prizes that we toss out at our Game of the Week. We like to do that as well, so that's a lot of fun as well. All right, so it's on to college football tomorrow. Gators and the Hurricanes in Orlando, kicking off the 150th season of college football. Should be a fun one. Miami has owned the series of late, although of late they haven't played that much. But the rivalry will be renewed here a little bit because they're going to play 3 times in the next 6 years. They agreed to a home-and-home earlier this week, making it official. Florida will open with Miami in 2024 and then go down to South Florida and play the Canes in 2025. So, again, that's the way that college football is going. You got to like the fact that these teams are getting rid of some of the easy games and playing more Power 5 conference opponents. That's a good thing. All right, we're done. We're out. We're going to leave it with the band of the week. You voted for it on actionnewsjacks.com. Enjoy the Reigns Vikings.
Watching the Action Sports Jack's Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Subway Restaurants.